What's going on, guys? It's Davinci here, back with another video, and today guys I'm going to be doing a Davinci Resolve tutorial where I'm going to show you how you can change the clip speed, also known as retime control, so that you can make your clips more unique when editing. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. The first thing you obviously want to do is actually create a project in Davinci Resolve. If you don't already know, Davinci Resolve is actually the editing software I use for my YouTube videos. So once you've created the project, you obviously want to go over to the project settings. So if you go to the editing tab, which I mostly just use when I'm editing, you want to go to the bottom right to the gearbox right here. Now once you open this, this will open the project settings. Once again, in the bottom right with the setting gear. Now, what you really want to change when you're actually adjusting the frame rate and the time control, you actually want to change the frame rate. So it might be default to 24 or even lower than that, or a little bit higher based on your default settings. So you want to change it to the highest possibly setting you can. For this, I'm going to change it to set 60 frames per second and the playback frame rate to also 60. Now we're going to click save. Now that we have the project settings done, we're actually going to put the actual clip inside of our media. Okay, so now that you've located the clip that you are wanting to do and use, you are actually wanting to click and drag it into your timeline. So now, since this clip has some audio, we're actually going to just mute it, and then we're also going to right click and then click link clips. Now the actual shortcut to do this is Control-Alt-L. Now once you've done that, let's do this. So now right here, you actually want to right click. Instead of clicking delete, that might delete the video as well. So we're going to do Control-X or cut. Now once we cut the audio, it's only going to be the video. So let's just watch the clip here when it's playing. So here it seems though, as I'm looting, I'm going to be using a Fortnite clip. You can use any clip if you want to change the clip speed or retime control. So I hit this guy twice and I edit and kill him. It's a pretty solid clip. So let's actually just go over how we don't really need any of this right here. We don't need me looting at all. So because we can just start the clip actually right here when I pull up the shotgun. So we're going to actually cut this all the way until here. And make sure you have the magnet on. The shortcut for that is actually N. So I'm going to bring the clip back. You can do a fade in if you'd like. I'm going to actually do a fade in so that it looks pretty nice. Now when you play it, it fades in and it's already over here. Hit him twice, edit, and kill. It's a pretty solid clip. Now I'm just gonna cut this part right here and fade out. So it fades out. It's a pretty nice clip already. So we're not actually gonna be using any audio. We're just gonna go over how we can actually make your Fortnite clip or whatever clip you're trying to change the speed of and retime control unique. So really what we would want to change the clip speed is probably me editing fast, so that we don't have to go through me editing like there. Also to make it like you are actually editing faster. So what we're actually going to do is Control R when you're hovering over the clip. When you select the clip, you're going to do Control R. Another thing you want to do is actually right click and then do Retime Controls. Now that's also Control R, the shortcut, so you can really tap that or just retime control, which is Control R. Now we're going to zoom in a bit on the clip. Now we're just going to actually find the point where I actually start the edit, because we want to make it fast as soon as I actually click the button. Here, as you can see, the ramp is actually not being selected as an edit, it just got placed. So as soon as one frame over, now you can see the blue parts and it's like see-through. So now you know that I'm actually selecting the edit. So we're going to actually add a speed point. So now this point is actually a speed point. And now if we just keep going, so this part will be fast. Everything I'm showing you right now. So now we're going to stop the fast part as soon as like right over here. Maybe when it stops editing or right around here. So right when I'm about to edit the floor, or right here when the floor was about to edit, and you can see this and this part as well. So we're gonna actually click this and add a speed point. Now this is two different sections. So basically this is one whole section. All of this is still 100% speed. Now this section right here, because we added a speed point, 2 points, basically like making a little marker in between these three clips, because this part right here is one part that could be any speed you like, and this part right here could be any speed you like, and so can this part. So the speed points are basically just like separating clips to make it each different clips to be different speeds. So now we're going to change the part where we're editing, because it's like right here where we're going to edit the stair and the floor. We're going to make this right here the drop arrow, and then we're going to click change speed, and then we're actually going to change the speed to around like 150 maybe, instead of like 100%. So it's going 50% more higher in the speed, so it's a bit faster. So let's watch this again. So as you can see, instead of it going 100%, 100%, 100%, so it's all the same speed, the part where I'm editing is actually a bit faster. So look at this. As you can see, the stair and the floor, it's actually being edited really, really fast. So now, another thing we can do is actually make it so that right when we stop editing, like to right here, right when the shot happens, all slow motion. So it's like smooth, like fast and then slow. It makes a really cool effect. So as soon as the shot actually fires, we're actually going to go right here and click add a speed point. Now from the point where the fast part ends, and it's onto this clip, and to the point where it fires. So this is basically going from the part where the fast part ends to the point where the shot actually shoots. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to make this speed around 50% and see how that goes. So fast edits and then slow motion. So I think that's actually a little bit too slow, so we're going to actually bump this up to 75% and see how it looks. So it actually looks pretty cool, and then it goes back to normal speed at the very end. So another thing you can do is add another speed point and go up to a little bit like higher, maybe 100%, and make the end of the clip 200 or 150. Now I won't be going that much into detail of how you can do it. Now that you know how Retime Control actually works and how you can actually make it way more unique about your clips and make it a lot more interesting and detailed. It goes fast here, slow motion, and then hit the shot. So it looks very, very smooth. So that's only Retime Control. We're going to do Control R again to get rid of that. And we're going to watch the clip again. So here I edit very, very fast, and then a slow motion, get the hit. Now you can add effects after that. If you'd like another separate tutorial on effects, please let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, we're going to actually keep the Retime Control up. Now we're going to Retime Curve. Now, Retime Curve, to enable this, there's no shortcut actually, and there might be, but we're going to right click and do Retime Curve. Now, once you click this big type of graph will show up, and it'll show each and every speed point that you've created. And it's this type of line because that's how the clip goes, over here to here. And now, as you can see, instead of a straight line at the end of the graph to the beginning of the graph, it actually has a slight change to up and then up. That's because we're changing the speed higher at this point, so going higher, and then it's not that much slight of a change from this place, because this is going more higher of an angle than this area, because this is 150% and this is 75%. And this area and this area should be at the right angle, because this is 100% and this is 100%. So that's basically what this means. You can change the point, but instead of this, we're actually going to click this left arrow right over here and go Retime Speed, because this is showing our frames. If you go to speed, you can go through here if you'd like as well. But we're going to go over here and go check Retime Speed. Now, Retime Speed, it actually shows this right here. And if you would like to actually curve it, meaning instead of going up straight, down straight, up straight, because it's going faster here, slower here, and then back to the straight line here. If you understand this, then if you have any questions about understanding this, then please let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, I'll gladly try to answer your question. So anyway, so here you can still see the retime frame, but here's the retime speed graph right here, the more bolded line right here. But anyway, if you want to make a more of a curve, instead of just going right here fast and then straight to slow right away, instead of like a curve, like slowly fast, slowly slow, what you want to do is actually, instead of going right here and clicking, you want to click on the actual point of where it is, and instead of clicking this, which is the square like change, you want to actually go right here and click this. So you want to hover over click on the retime speed point you want to change, and you want to click right here. Now this will make it a curve. As you can see, instead of like a straight line, it's actually a curved line. So now it goes slowly fast. Like, so now as you can see, like, instead of going super fast right away, actually it goes as a curve. So what you can actually also do is actually go to this point and curve it as well. You can change the length of the curve as well. So we're gonna bump this up and then also bump this up as well. So make the curve almost like equal. So it's like up and down. It looks pretty. It looks a nice hill to make it smooth. So now when you watch the clip through, it goes fast and then slow at a very nice angle. So now if you also want to go from slow to fast really nicely, you can also do it right here as well. So what you want to do actually is just click this, and then you can actually make this more like of a straight line or more of a curve. So I don't want it like straight abruptly, so we're going to make this like a slight curve, because if it's like too long, then you can't really get it, right? So we're gonna just do like not straight line, just a little slight change, and I'll zoom in right here so you can see that it's changing and the hill that we created over here. So now that's the graph, how we can change the graph by using this area instead of this area, the slight change, and using the curve. So now the clip looks so smooth. It goes fast and then slow. That's pretty much it, guys. So now you have the retime speed, retime control on the top, and the retime curve here. I suggest using this a lot in your clips or whatever you're using for Fortnite montage or any type of montage or any type of clips you really want to make more unique using the speed control. But yeah, this is a quick tutorial so that you can know how you can use retime curve and retime control at the same time and make it way more smoother using this graph over here. Again, right click, retime control is Control R, and retime curve is just right here. And if you want to disable it, you just want to click there and then do Control R again. And now it's just the video. So that is very cool. So that now, let's watch this back again, and we're going to go full screen. It might not be a very high frame rates, but let's just watch it. So I edit fast, and then slow motion there. So let me know if you want another tutorial, a separate tutorial on effects to make your clips even more unique for a Fortnite montage. But yeah, that's just a quick tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if this really helps, and see you in the next one. Peace.